In these mountains, strength is never enough. Sometimes survival depends on where you place a single hoof. The lynx does not simply chase the herd. It searches for the place the herd must pass. On level ground, the lynx has speed. Here, the mountain changes the rules. One jump changes everything. A predator survives by knowing when pursuit is no longer worth the risk. Markhor and Himalayan Ibex solve the same problem with slightly different mountain strategies. The Markhor is built for broken terrain, spiral horns, a lean body, and precise footing across narrow ledges. The Himalayan Ibex carries heavy backward curving horns and a stockier frame suited to steep, open, rocky slopes. Both rely on split hooves, a hard outer edge for contact and a more compliant inner surface for grip. But good footing only protects against danger from below. Above them, another hunter barely needs to flap. The ridge hides the approach. The shadow gives it away. The kid cannot outrun an eagle. It does not need to. Speed creates the attack. Shelter takes it away. The eagle did not become weaker. The geometry simply stopped working in its favor. Predator in one moment, protective mother in another. The eagle keeps flying, but uncertainty alone is enough to trigger caution. Now change the battlefield, from rock to water. A bald eagle sees many fish, but it attacks only a few. The target is moving, and so is the world around it. Underwater, apparent position and actual position are not always the same. Refraction can make a fish appear shallower than it really is. A fraction deeper, and the opportunity disappears. Golden eagle, dark body, golden nape. Bald eagle, white head and tail, yellow bill. Golden eagles have feathering extending down the legs. Bald eagles expose more of the yellow scaled lower leg. On the mountain, the golden eagle used the slope. Over water, the bald eagle stretched the attack into a long, low glide. A hunt is rarely decided by one advantage. What happened in these mountains and rivers is more than a story about predators and prey. Each animal survives in a different way, and each leaves us with a lesson that feels surprisingly familiar. The Himalayan lynx teaches patience. It does not waste energy chasing every opportunity. And when the risk becomes too great, it stops. For us, persistence matters, but knowing when to change direction matters just as much. Not every goal deserves unlimited time and energy. The Markhor teaches us to use the environment we have. It cannot outrun every predator, so it turns steep cliffs and narrow ledges into an advantage. Life is often the same. We may not control the situation around us, but we can learn where our strengths work best. Success is not always about becoming stronger. Sometimes it is about finding the right ground to stand on. The young ibex offers another lesson. It cannot outrun a golden eagle. Instead, it survives by detecting danger early and reaching shelter before the attack is complete. In human life, we often focus on reacting faster. But recognizing a problem earlier can be far more valuable. The sooner we see what is coming, the more choices we still have. Its mother teaches something quieter. She cannot take the fastest route down the cliff, yet she keeps moving toward her young. Protection does not always mean solving someone else's problem. Sometimes it means staying close, creating safety, and being there when they need you. And then we see another Himalayan lynx, not as a hunter but as a mother protecting her cubs. Someone who appears strong in one moment may still be vulnerable in another. We rarely know everything another person is carrying. The golden eagle shows us that even great strengths have limits. Height, powerful wings, and sharp talons mean little once the ibex reaches a place where those advantages can no longer be used. Talent is valuable, but no talent works everywhere. Adaptability begins when we stop expecting one strength to solve every problem. The bald eagle makes that lesson even clearer. Its first hunt fails, but it does not keep chasing the same fish. It changes position, watches a different part of the water, and waits for another opportunity. That is the difference between repetition and learning. Failure becomes useful when it changes what we do next. Was the timing wrong? The angle? The environment? Or simply the opportunity? The second attempt succeeds not because the eagle suddenly becomes stronger, but because several things finally align: the target, the approach, the timing, and the environment. And perhaps that is the biggest lesson from all of them. There is no single advantage that works everywhere. Patience matters, awareness matters, strength matters, timing matters. And knowing when to adapt may matter most of all. We cannot choose every mountain, every current, or every obstacle in front of us. But we can choose how carefully we observe, when we move, when we stop, and when we try a different path. So if you could take only one lesson from these animals into your own life, which would you choose? The lynx's patience, the markhor's adaptability, the ibex's awareness, or the eagle's ability to learn from failure? Tell me in the comments. I'd like to know which one stayed with you most.